coming at you live. This is March the 3rd, and it's almost 9 o'clock Central Time, and it's almost 10 o'clock where I'm at Eastern Time. Just want to make a quick video here. This is a night run. I'm running, load starts in Springfield, Missouri, runs up to Springfield, Ohio, and dropping hook up in Springfield, Ohio, and comes back to Springfield, Missouri. Normally this run's a pretty good run. Traffic's not bad. Roads are great. I mean, you only have two major cities. That'd be St. Louis coming up and Indianapolis, and in reverse order going back. But it's not a bad run. I enjoy it. 1,180 miles. As a lease guy, it pays pretty good. But when you're dealing with trucking, you never know what to expect. Now, I've run this thing, this same load now, from last weekend all the way through this week. And started off last weekend. I got up here on a Saturday around 7 and to Springfield, Ohio, and they didn't have the paperwork and they didn't have the load ready. It was a miscommunication. Qualcomm said one thing, dispatcher said another, and basically I had two choices. I could sit there until Monday night from Saturday morning, or I could drive back, and I chose to drive back, and of course I just lost out on all that money and the fuel, but I wasn't going to sit for 3 days and 2 nights. Then the next load I came up, that was last Saturday. The next load I came up here on, everything went off well. Got the load, ran it back from Springfield, Missouri to Ohio and back, and everything was fine. Then the very next load I got up here, they had a loaded trailer, but they didn't have the paperwork. And there wasn't no bosses or anybody around to give the paperwork, so after a few phone calls, I was able to get a handwritten bill of lading from them, and was able to run the trip, and so everything kind of worked out on that. Then I got this other run today, or yesterday, coming up here, and I ran it, and I got up here, dropped my load. Qualcomm clearly stated, you know, it's supposed to be picked up today and delivered on Monday back in Springfield, Missouri. And when I got up here, they have a loaded trailer. They don't have the paperwork, and there's someone there in the shipping receiving office until Sunday night, Monday morning, that would be able to help me. So basically, the company said, you know, go ahead and drive back, and we'll just pay you for the fuel. It was a 580 mile run, you know, and I appreciate the fuel pay, but I'm losing all kinds of money. I could have started off my next week with 580 miles, and now I'm just getting paid or compensated for the fuel. So the reason I'm making this video is you know, you're going to run into this stuff out here. Now, this shouldn't be a driver deal. You know, when you have a load that clearly shows that you're supposed to be there on a certain date and time, and you do it, and then, you know, like tonight I'm driving back to Springfield, Missouri, and just getting paid for the fuel. The company you work for should have to pay you, I mean, for the run, and then they should have to take it up with the shipper and receiver, because you're actually doing it, especially a lease purchaser. You're actually running the run, you know, and it's wear and tear on your tires, wear and tear on your vehicle, and everything. And so, I mean, I don't feel like they should penalize you, but they do. Companies will not pay you the full amount of the run, even though you done everything right. They expect you to sit out here and you know, for, you know, 2 days or 3 days, whatever it is, and if it's on the weekend or whatever, while they're at home, you know, with their family and their friends and their nice warm houses. And if you ask them about it, they'll say, well, it's part of trucking, that's what you chose to do. My pushback is it shouldn't be a part of trucking. It's a team effort. The driver without a company, unless you have your own authority, you know, you're not going to go anywhere. A company without a driver is not going to go anywhere. A shipper and receiver, a manufacturer, they can make all the products in the world, but if they don't have a truck, you know, to take it to the rail yard, or a truck to haul it from point A to point B, then, you know, they're out of business. Their warehouses are full. But for far too long, you know, shippers and receivers and companies, and it's like it's anywhere you go. You know, they take your drivers for granted. You know, and it's a team effort. I would like to see the drivers, you know, all of us, you know, start, you know, trying to make a stand either through ODITA, I think it's ODEIA or something like that. It's a truckers union. But we do, I mean, because if we do everything right, they should have to compensate for us. But that's not how it works. But, you know, and trucking is not hard. It can be really good. And I enjoy it. I love it out here on the road. I mean, you know, I've got my XM radio, got my big screen TV in the back, a refrigerator, a cooler, got 2 beds in here. I mean, you know, got my phones, my tablet, you know, all the modern technologies that I can want. So it's not bad, but you'll get these bad runs. Needless to say, this will be the last time I'll be running this run. I'm not going to run it anymore because it's cost me way too much money. And, you know, lack of proper planning on the shipper and receiver and all that other stuff. I mean, it's just a big waste of time, and I'm losing money big time on it. So I'm done with this run. And it's really sad because it's a pretty easy run. I can run it all the way in one trip, get up here, and then take a break and run it all the way back. A lot of drivers, they'll run it halfway up, stop, take a break, run it on in, and then run as far back as they can, take a break, and then run it on in. So they turn it into a 3 drive shift. I do it in 2 with 1 break, and they do it in 3 with a break. So, I mean, it's a really good run. It's kind of sad that it's come to this, but, you know, you know, it's one of those things, and like I said, they'll tell you it's part of trucking, but it doesn't have to be. You know, the turnover rates in companies are extremely high, no matter where you go, from your big companies to your little companies. So, you know, you got to take the good with the bad and find out where you fit in at. But I wanted to make a video on this, and y'all can see the traffic ain't been too bad tonight. I've got my camera mounted up on my dash, so kind of, you know, hands-free everything, so it's all legal and legit. But this is night driving, and here in a couple hours you won't hardly see any cars out here. It'll be, you know, it'll be night. About 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, it'll start dying off, and you won't see any until about 5 or 6, you know, and then it'll start picking up again. So anyways, I wanted to make a quick video on this. I'll be making more down the road, but this is Trucker Jerry signing off. I'm sorry if I talk too much. Y'all have an awesome rest of your weekend, and be safe out there if you're truck driving. I'll catch y'all later. Trucker Jerry out.